Aries, welcome to your September monthly reading. I'm Robin Carline from Robin's Authentic Tarot, and thank you for visiting my channel. Let's see. Ooh, you have the King of Swords for your situational energy. This King of Swords is very, very decisive on the decisions. Also, communication. Also, the way that you have been, like your thoughts, your mindset is changing, thinking bigger, thinking stronger, moving forward in this September. And for your second placement, let's see what you receive. Oops, here we go. Okay, so you have the Ace of Cups. And now when you see this being handed to you by the universe, by your higher power. So this is representing that there is abundance in all forms. However, this is coming up as a challenge. And what I read from that right now is that there could be some stuck thoughts. There could be some mindset shifts that need to happen. There could be some very big decisions. As we are in the age of Aquarius, there are a lot of changes. Oh, goodness. There are a lot of changes that need to happen. Speaking of changes, this is your third placement. And so this one here, this is the belief, like the belief placement. And this one is the Devil. It's the major arcana. So the Devil, this is representing earth energy. This is representing that you need to pay attention to something and you need to break the chains. You need to break the chains right there. There's something that needs to be broken. There's something that needs to be severed. So this also, with this like harmonious abundance and fulfillment being a challenge, there's definitely decisions, and you need that king strength to make those decisions, Aries. Very interesting. And because it's the September reading, we're moving in that seasonal shift as well. So there's a lot of things going on with us being in like the first few years of the new era, and also, that just fell down. With us being in the new era, but is also going through a seasonal shift, which definitely brings change. And in the earth of September, this is again that very foundational shift. The Devil isn't a bad card. It's just saying that there's definitely things that need to be paid attention to and dealt with. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get that card. And I'm back. So for the root of the reading, this is the Justice card. This is another major arcana. Now this one is that air energy there. So you had that air in the beginning with the situational for the reading. Now this one here, it is that same air energy, so that decision making, everything's gonna be okay. All right, so that's what I'm receiving. Justice will prevail. And so here you have these pillars here, Aries. Whenever you see pillars, it's like a doorway. You're walking through a doorway and you're going into a different room or to a different situation, or into a different place altogether. So with that doorway, that's what I see here with these pillars, this major arcana, this really, really big, powerful card, that Justice, that everything is going to be working out. You're moving and you're shifting, just like I had mentioned in the seasonal shift. There's going to be those shifts, and also while we're in this new era of the age of Aquarius, there's going to be many, many, many shifts that are still to come. But it's all really developmental. And I love how, like the Devil card there was representing that foundation of that root chakra. and all of the things that build on your foundation, that there needs to be some shifts, there needs to be some changes, and I'm pretty sure you know what those changes are, and if they may come to light sooner than you think. So this one here, the Knight of Cups. Now, this is the present energy, and that Knight of Cups, this one here, calm, cool, collected. This Knight, this warrior energy, this is representing that there is, there's like that serenity, that everything's going to be okay. And the Knight is trotting along without any worries, because this Knight knows that there is nothing to fear. There is no worries at all. And he's sitting with that cup that is up straight, and that's representing that fulfillment, and that there is that happiness, there is that joy, there is all of the flowing emotions, happiness, but there is that strength and that honor and that knowing that things are going to be okay. I really love this for you. But Aries, yeah, it's coming up like there's a decision that needs to definitely be made, and really putting yourself first, Aries. All right, and here you go. So this one is your future energy. This one is the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Fire. And what this represents is that you have your head down and you are working hard. This also represents that you are standing up for yourself. You're standing up for what you believe in. You're standing up for what you're working towards and what it is that you want, what your dreams, what your plans, what your goals are. So that's an amazing, very, very powerful card. Powerful energy. Oh my goodness. And see, here you go. You have your internal energy. Here you've received 2 cards. You now have the 8 of Wands, and then you have the 10, the completion of the Pentacle energy. So the 10 of Pentacles. Now, this one here is that Earth energy, and that one is representing that fulfillment that I was talking about. Because this fulfillment is coming for you. There's just some tweaks, some shifts with this one here coming up as a challenge. It means that yes, absolutely, it's coming, it's possible. There's just things that need to be dealt with in the meantime. And so now this one here, this one is representing that there's nothing standing in your way. It's also representing that things are going to be moving very, very quickly. This one here is my favorite card in the whole entire deck because I love what it represents, and I love like always going. And Aries, that is your energy there. I love fire energy. I'm Sagittarius rising. Okay, and for your external energy, you have, I love how these are all coming out. So this one here is the 9 of Wands, and this one is the external, sorry, I don't know if I said that. The external representing that externally, there is that feeling of exhaustiveness. And so this could be the people that around you that may make you feel like you're exhausted. There could also be you're exhausted from the people around you. Either way, whether they're exhausted or you're exhausted by them, it really comes down to there needs to be that shift. And so that is kind of like, that's like personal or professional. It could be, it's the general reading. So it could be in both, but it's on the way out. So whatever you're doing, and it is above these ones here, which I really, really love. That exhaustiveness is on the way out. Okay, so for your hopes, dreams, and fears. Okay, Wow. So you have so much strength in your reading. I love this. So you have the King of Cups. Now this one here, oh my gosh, like this one is really, it's like the like major intuition. And what I mean by the major intuition is that you are going to be receiving guidance without you really even knowing. With everything that's going on right now, and all of the energy and the new era and the seasonal shift, like things are always shifting, but in this era we're dealing with the top 3 chakras, because it's that air energy, and that air energy, it is that thinking, it is the third eye receiving the messages, it is the crown chakra, sorry, the throat chakra. So with these ones here, it's representing that the thought, and there's going to be a lot more thinking, but there's it's all connected. It's all connected. So with you expressing yourself, with you receiving, with you just feeling and knowing and having that deep, stronger knowing, trust it. Trust it with the decisions and how you move through this September, Aries. And now looking for your completion card. Whoa, your completion card. Now this one is transition. So this one is the Death card, which represents transition. This represents that a cycle is coming to an end. What a perfect way to end this reading with this completion card. And so I'm Scorpio, so this is my card here, and this, yeah, it's representing that cycle is coming to an end. And I like any exhaustiveness that you may be feeling, knowing that there is that tie that you need to break, you need to sever, you need to remove whatever it is that is making you feel that you are not at your full capacity for what it is that you want to do, how you want to live your life. We're in that new season. We're in the beginning of a new era where there's going to be a lot of shifts. I know sometimes things don't have to necessarily make sense. They don't have to fit in the cookie cutter thing that we can kind of put ourselves in. So allow yourself to break open, allow yourself to bust open, allow yourself to trust your intuition and really move through, making sure that you're honoring yourself by surrounding yourself by the people that you are really meant to be around. Aries, I thank you very much. I love this reading. This is such a developing reading, but it brings so much happiness and fulfillment. I love this for you. Thank you so much, Aries, for showing up for yourself. Thank you for showing up and listening to me. And thank you so much for all of your support for my channel. I love you all. Mwah.